Hey guys, Sean here from Hoosier CrossFit. This is the 7th annual Winter Rendezvous, and we're here to release workout number 1, which is Fight Gone Bad 2.0 partner style. So first we're going to talk about the flow of the workout. So on the count of 3, 2, 1, go. Partner 1 will exit the cage and start working on wall balls, right? You can switch at any time on this movement. It's maximum reps inside the minute. Anytime one partner is working on wall balls, the next partner can't be inside the same working box, right? So we either need to be underneath the cage or behind them in the next working box, which is the sumo high pull box. On top of the next beat, we'll switch and rotate to sumo high pulls. So it doesn't matter which partner begins on sumo high pulls, but the opposite partner needs to be in the next box. Let's just move on. And then we move on to sumo high pulls, and this is done the same way as the wall balls. We can switch back and forth as you want to between each buddy, right? Then on top of the next beat, we're moving on to box jump overs. Same thing, the next partner just needs to be in the next working box. And then this partner can be working on box jump overs. That's going to be the following minute. And then on the top of the next minute, we move back to the barbell for shoulder to overhead. So traditionally, Fight Gone Bad calls for push presses. In this workout, it's just going to be shoulder overhead, which we'll discuss in the movement standards here in a second. Once shoulder to overhead is completed, then we move on to the rower for the 5th movement, which is going to be rowing for calories. Again, same thing. Partner inside the working box where the rower is. Opposite partner is going to be outside of that working box in the next box, right? So that's one round. There is no rest in between rounds. So as soon as the rowing round ends, the next buddy will then again come back to the wall ball station and begin round 2 for max wall balls, right? So that's going to be the flow of the workout. Next thing we're going to talk about is the standards. So on the standard for the wall ball, common standard, hip crease below knee in the bottom of the squat, looking for full hip crease below the bottom of the knee, and then the ball hitting the target at the top of the wall ball, right? So men will be throwing a 30-pound medicine ball to 10 feet, which is going to be to the Hoosier target. Women will throw a 20-pound ball to the 9-foot target, which is to the CrossFit, right? Then on the sumo high pulls, let's just face this direction, Mom. Standards on the sumo high pull, the hands must be inside the feet. Bar starts on the floor with the plates. And at the top, we're looking for the bar to pass above the chest line where the nipples are, and then back to the floor again, right? So these would be good reps, right? Bad reps would be bouncing aggressively off the floor. That would be a no rep. Or not reaching all the way up above the nipple line at the top of the pull, right? So that would also be a no rep, right? Then from here, we're moving on to box jump overs. You don't have to stand all the way up on the box jump over, you just have to jump on top of and over the box with both feet, or you can also jump all the way over the box, right? That would be a good rep as well. Every time that you get over the box is a rep. A no rep would be leaving off of one foot or skipping or stepping on top of the box. That would be a no rep, right? So those are no reps on the box jump over. Then we move back to shoulder to overhead. So on this movement, you can go shoulder to overhead anyhow. We can go strict press, push, jerk, and split jerk. Good, and rest. So those would all be good reps, right? Bad reps is not reaching extension and standing fully atop with control. So if he's doing push jerks but not standing up, right, those would be no reps. Or also pressing the bar out in front would also be a no rep. What we're looking for is making sure the bar is over the center line. Let's get one more good rep and hold the top. So making sure that the bar stays in line with the wrist, the elbow, the shoulder, standing fully atop of the rep, right? That's the shoulder to overhead. Then on the rower, the only requirement on the rower is that the feet must be inside the straps. The straps don't have to be tight, they just have to be inside the straps. And then you begin to row, right? Now, with the co-ed division, while one partner is working on the following movement, if you do decide to switch back and forth on the barbell, there's only going to be one barbell used for the co-ed division. So we'll have a 45-pound barbell with 10-pound plates and 15-pound plates. So if Nikhil's working on box jump overs and his opposite partner, his co-ed partner, needs to switch weights, his partner can be inside of this box, subtracting weight or adding weight onto the barbell for that round while his partner is working on the box jump overs on that round, and the same thing for the sumo high pulls. A woman can use the men's weight, but a man cannot use the women's weight. Same thing for the wall balls. And that is workout number 1, Fight Gone Bad 2.0 partner style for Winter Rendezvous.